Oops. Up off net. Up off net. Won't you believe? Could you please? Believe. My neighbor. Hi, neighbor. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz the Adult. All right, man, look, where are you? Wait, everybody's already here. What's going on with you, Sean D, Neek, Fire Buffalo? Oops, hi, man, look. Let's get to the live stream. Boy. All right, man, look. Oops. Bruce Leroy, what's going on with you? Dustin Smith, what's going on with you? Julian Perez, what's up with you? T, my man, salute to you. JL Studios, what's going on with you? Just Blaze, what's going on with you? So, T Money, what's up? Black, 2 sugars, I'm wearing red. Blood Cup, this is going to be the triggered sensitive subjects live stream. And BK is here. I'm happy you're here. You may need to do a lot of monitoring this time. And I know most of my videos and live streams are usually tons of fun. This time, I think as a community, we need to clear the air, get some stuff off our chest. Talk about sensitive subjects, why they bother you, so we can move forward. Blood Cup. Black, 2 sugars. It's funny. In me being kind of serious, BK is still laughing. Let me see. I tried black, 2 sugars, yum. Yeah. You can finally taste the coffee, right? England, shout out to you. So, this is Peace ShowBizz. J Sam, what's going on with you, everybody? Come on in. The water's fine. So this is the sensitive subjects live stream. And I want you guys going to be, I'm going to be kind of, this is your platform. And this is your live stream. I'm going to be kind of monitoring things, answering a few questions, letting you all know where I stand. But you guys shoot off the first subject. Did you boil your tap water first? I sure did. Iceman, it was your, we're boiling the water now, putting it in bottles, and we putting it to the side. And we don't even have to go into our stash of water bottles and, go to the water cooler and stuff like that. Biased ego, that's funny. Fury cheated, point blank, period. New media, we working. How did Fury cheat? Let's just, everybody bring up their such, right now is Biased Ego's time. So Biased Ego, you got the floor. How did Tyson Fury cheat? Or is it point blank, you don't want to hear anything and you don't want to speak on it? If that's the case, get out the live stream. But if you are open to listen to what people have to say, let me know. Carlos Mendoza, LDBC, Fury cheated. LDB. Oh, dude, I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to say to the LDBC, Fury cheated. What doesn't work? That doesn't work. Don't boil tap water. Okay, let's get off that for a minute. Scrubbing my nuts with H. Hey, come on. We can't be serious for a minute. What's good, Tim W? Hope you feeling good today. Fury just too good. Boy. Nobody's really saying much. Let me see. Just because you like Wilder don't mean Fury cheated. Facts. And since I'm not getting anything from Biased Ego yet, so we're going to speak a little bit further. I want to know this. Because you love a fighter, okay? Because that is your fighter, does that mean he can't take a loss or it breaks your heart? And why? I just want to know. If your fighter lose, your favorite fighter Why do your world come crashing down? Your world. And he doesn't know you. He doesn't know who you are. He doesn't care. He has no idea who you are. Why does it come crashing down? Why is it impossible for them to lose? I'm just asking. It's boxing subjects. Well, I'm saying we can talk about even race. We can talk about everything, the sensitive subjects. Let's bring it up. Let's bring it out. Because people are soft. What's wrong with you? I can't do a serious live stream. People are emotionally involved. Okay. People are emotional, but why? Why? Why are you emotionally involved? Yeah, Yard's dad, rip to Anthony Yard's father, passed away due to COVID-19. That's terrible. Who's my favorite? I don't have one. Man fans. Why are people fans of promotions and not boxing? That's another question. Please, can somebody answer? ShowBizz, Haney versus Garcia. I spoke about that a million times. Right now, this is a different subject. Don't try to change the platform. Read the title, and this is what we're talking about. We're not talking about fantasy fights or anything like that. We're talking about sensitive subject, not Hagler versus Monzon, none of that. Fury can't be a legend. He won't go down well in history. He's a cheat, a drug user. Great boxing legends don't cheat. They do their job based on ethics. Really. Sugar Ray Robinson used drugs. Many people feel that many fighters out there cheat. People feel like Evander Holyfield, that he was a cheat. Mike Tyson was on coke. Jersey Joe Walcott was the best. I'm saying, what I'm saying is, Tyson Fury was a cheat in 2015. Okay, and I think that's facts. All right, because he was kicked out of boxing or whatever. He failed some drug tests. With that being the case, does that mean he lost to Wilder? Why did Wilder take the fight? Why was everyone pro Wilder versus Tyson until Tyson Fury won? I'm just asking. Fury didn't cheat, Wilder lost, the suit was too heavy. Okay, but my question is, why is it until Fury beat Wilder that everyone has this cheating issue? He cheated in 2015. Why was it fine for Wilder to take on Fury even the first time? Why did everyone want to see the rematch? Why didn't you guys say you didn't even want to see the fight? Why did Fury, after Fury won, then here comes he's a cheat? I don't understand this. Either how did he cheat or not, I just want to know. Because the white guy was supposed to get knocked out. Let's be real. Is this all about race? Because it's hard for Wilder to get fights. Okay, so you guys was you were pro Wilder versus Tyson Fury. So you knew about 2015. That means you weren't a casual. That means you were all over it. And you knew what happened in 2015. And you felt it was good for him to take on Tyson Fury because he couldn't get the fights, okay? Now, Tyson Fury, should he have given up? Should he have not tried to win? Should he have not tried to win? And in doing so, he passed the drug test against Deontay Wilder, both fights. He passed the drug test, both fights in 2019. When he beat Wilder, should he have said, okay, I beat him, but you can have your victory and the belt, let me walk away? And do you think that mindset is good for Wilder? Do you think for Wilder, the warrior, he would feel best if win, lose, or draw, he gets the victory anyway because he gave him a chance and he cheated in 2015? Wilder is African undergoing a satanic, come on. ShowBizz, how do you, Fury didn't cheat in 2015. Well, he was definitely a drug user in 2015. And there were speculations even then about PEDs. And then he was out of boxing. He got stripped because the mandatory, I think the IBF mandatory was like impossible for him to meet the timeline. So he got stripped of that first, and that wasn't due to PEDs. But there was a lot of heavy speculations back then. But as of right now, Tyson Fury defeated Deontay Wilder. He passed the drug test. Would it be best? Right, the PEDs was never proven, right, BK? But there was a heavy speculation. Would it have been best that we all win, lose, or draw? Wilder keeps his belts and he gets the victory. Is that what you guys wanted? The Wilder fans. Good to see you doing your thing. Thank you so much. I just want to know from Wilder fans. I really want to know what would have been a resolution. Serious question. Is the metal rod in Wilder hand an advantage? Yes, it is. It definitely is. But we can talk about that in a minute. Put them likes up. Yeah, get the likes up. But the rock above your fireplace looked like a Wilder's mask that he wore. Funny. That little dog thing right there. I don't know why they did that, but that's creepy as hell. It's the LDBC that made this ugly. Here's what I want to say once again about the LDBC. I don't knock anyone's hustle, okay? Whatever they got going on, what they're going on. It looks like they're very successful in what they're doing. I have nothing against the LDBC. I would never knock another man's hustle. Even if somebody's knocking mine, I'll never knock theirs. Bad boys move in silence. So I would never knock their hustle. Hey, look, they seem to be very successful in what they're doing. I hope they keep doing their thing. But this is not about the LDBC. Where's the coffee at? It's right here. Black 2 sugars. You missed it. Blood cup. Background for scary stories. ShowBizz, don't let these guys trick you into beefing with other YouTubers. Fly high. It would never happen. I'm too mentally strong. I'm my own man. Nobody can trick me into anything. But yeah, I mean, like I said, whatever everyone's talking about, I'd never knock another man's hustle. Why do you think Wilder said it's white versus black in the buildup? And well, that's right, but that's because Tyson Fury was the one talking about us gypsies and fighting Irish and so-and-so. Deontay Wilder, it started with the first fight when he said, till this day, okay? Because he was tired of hearing about the struggle of Tyson Fury's people, and it's the spirit of his people that's going to have him win the fight. So Deontay Wilder was like, hold on. It seems like it's taboo for me to talk about me being black, the struggle of my history. So wait a minute. No, the struggle of my people going to help me win this fight. So I think Tyson Fury, in my opinion, initiated the race thing. He did. Deontay Wilder didn't initiate that. Let's go to the super chat. I actually felt Wilder when he said what he said. We didn't start Glovegate. Hashtag LDBs, True Benjamin. Oh, okay. We got a representative from the LDBs. We didn't start Glovegate. Yeah, I don't know who did. All people struggle. That's right. Taboo. That's right. Because once a white if a black man, a fighter or a quarterback for the NFL or whomever, if they say, hey, my people go through this, it is an eye roll. Because the rest of the people who are outside of the demographic are tired of hearing it, okay? Every other race, they're tired of hearing it. That's just it. They sit back and they're like, oh my God. So that's why I said taboo. So when Tyson Fury was talking about his Irish people, the gypsy people, Deontay Wilder was reluctant because he know if he say, well, my people, it's an eye roll. But then he was like, hey, Radio Raheem, you know what's up? Till this day. Like, what are you doing acting confused? So I always think, I always thought Tyson Fury initiated it. I do. Wilder lost because he punched from too far. Any good boxer that no boxing, no, you stay near and can't punch. Yeah, he loses power up close. Yeah, strategically, it's obvious to me. I've watched many fights. But if your heart is in the fight, if your heart, all your heart and hopes and dreams is on Wilder, okay? And he's like Wilder said, he knows his fan base. Your king is here. Your king is here. He knows his fan base, okay? So it's a different boxing match. What I saw, that rematch, I've seen a million times. That wasn't awkward. That wasn't cheating. That wasn't weird. It wasn't even strange. That's why I've made so many debunking videos. It was hilarious. It wasn't strange at all. I actually know what I think actually happened. And I've said it a million times. But it was one guy having the other guy's number. But if your heart and dreams is on it, and everything, he's your king, then that fight is iffy for you. It's strange for you. Damn. It's 80 degrees and oh no, it's windy and it's cold over here. That's where I'm at. Let me see. Yeah, just so much. There's a lot of people up in here, man. I don't. There's a lot of people. It's going down here. No man's my king, right? But Deontay Wilder, BK, knows that he's the king of his fan base. Your king is here. He kept saying that. But like you said, there's no man that's your king. There's no man that's mine. I saw two guys fighting and one lost. But for many people, ShowBizz, most folks don't know ish about boxing. That's a fact. Rip to the Black Mamba, Roger Mayweather. Canelo is he a drug user or was it truly meat? Fire Buffalo. Here's what I like to do. And my response to this may not be that fun. My response to this may not be that fun. And I'm going to respond to this because this is a sensitive subject. My response isn't going to be fun. Here's my response. I wasn't there. I keep telling people, I can't sit from my living room and say what Canelo did in Mexico. I wasn't there. I've stepped on many YouTube platforms and people say things about me that is totally false. They don't know me from nothing. And they have so much to say. And they're telling their fan base or whoever's listening all these things about me as if they know. They never met me, shook my hand or nothing. And it's all so far from the truth. It's laughable. They have no idea. And they're telling me what I'm doing. I pay for my subscribers. If I pay for my subscribers, my channel gets shut down. No, I just got super popular in a very short period of time because, of my personality. But, and my analysis and me being unbiased. Those were the ingredients. But you have people just claiming these things on me, so I can't do that to Canelo. I was nowhere around Canelo, so I can't say that he cheated. I would never say he cheated. All I can do is listen to what he said, what his team said, and what the chemists and what the people that's testing him are saying. I can only go off that. And the people testing him said that the clenbuterol was such at a small amount that it wouldn't affect his performance. Now, I'm not going to call them a lie. What do I know? What do I know? How can I sit here and say that he cheated or everybody's lying or I don't know Canelo. I wasn't around. I wasn't at the dinner table when he was eating the meat. So that's how I am. I don't sit there pointing a finger saying what all these people doing like I'm a know-it-all. I don't know shit. Okay? And that's what a lot of people, like that old saying goes. The wise man, the wisest man knows he doesn't know anything at all. Hold on. Come, get in there. Get in there. Oh, okay, my bad, y'all. Dope fire. Thank you so much. Act blind if you want to. What does that mean? Biz ain't scared of people's comments. No, never. I hope I didn't miss a super chat. ShowBizz is fair. He will hear out everyone's opinion. That's why I rate this channel. He ain't scared to take an L. If he's wrong, he's wrong. He's got integrity, not like some individuals. Thank you so much. I'm happy you see me that way. Can we get Golovkin cherry picking live stream? Look, in my opinion, Triple G's career, and you gave me a super chat, so I'm going to take your question extremely seriously. Golovkin's career is very underwhelming to me. He had all the opportunity to have a better career than he had. It's very underwhelming. And I say it time and time again that his career is now wrapped around Canelo Alvarez. And Canelo Alvarez's career isn't wrapped around Triple G at all. Okay? Canelo Alvarez is only 29. He's a boy. Okay? Triple G, on the other hand, Triple G, he's been around for a minute. All right? And Triple G is a bad boy. But Triple G resume is very underwhelming. Very. DJ for real. I'm a big Wilder fan, and I think Fury was just better fighter in the second fight. And making excuses doesn't help Wilder or boxing. Everyone liked this video. Best boxing channel, hands down, fair but firm. Thank you so much. And a shout out to Joe Cortez. But with that said, Joe Cortez is a friend of the ShowBizz adult community. So very great guy, Hall of Famer. Shout out to Joe Cortez. But like you said, I think you said something in there that I really like. Fury, making excuses doesn't help him. Making excuses doesn't help Wilder. And I promise you, Wilder doesn't even like excuses. Now, a lot of you wouldn't really recognize this because you don't think like a warrior, okay? But Wilder's a fighter. I would say this forever. Is he a good technical fighter, technically sound? No, but that's what makes him so brave. Wilder is taking on guys that, Tyson Fury, when he took on Tyson Fury was better than that man easily. I saw that. He was better than that man easily. Wilder just had a puncher's chance, and it was one hell of a chance. Okay, you saw the first fight. But with Wilder being a warrior, he doesn't like people babying him, saying give him his win back, making all these excuses for him that he's not even making. Wilder ain't talking about glove gate. He ain't talking about none of this crap. Wilder knows. Wilder's like, yeah, I got my ass whooped. And I'm sure Wilder is convinced why. I'm sure he's convinced why. Okay? So he's not doing what everyone else is doing because not everybody else got the heart of a warrior. Wilder does. And I know that. That's why I'm doing Wilder a favor. It has to be refreshing for Wilder to hear a guy say Wilder got beat and Wilder has a chance to win that third fight. It's not like Wilder didn't fight to the draw the first time. You feel what I'm saying? Let's see, Ricky B. All right, man, look, shout out from Kenosha, Wisconsin. Love your content, my dude. You keep it genuine. Thanks a lot, Ricky B. Why did Fury weight gain work for him, but not Ruiz? Because Ruiz isn't 6'9", 6'9", okay, with 80-something inch reach, all right? Ruiz is a short, it didn't help him at all. Tyson Fury, with his size, 273, he can carry that well, okay? And so he decided to be the big man and bully. Don't be 6'9" and be a slick fighter. Be 6'9" and bully him. Because if you're a slick fighter, you give him you don't discourage Deontay Wilder at all from throwing the right hand until he finds your head. So he had to be a big bully and wear out his skinny legs. Everyone knows that Wilder got skinny legs, small waist. So if you weigh down on his neck, put the weight on his legs, eventually it will burn out. The thing is, Deontay Wilder ain't have legs to begin with in round one. Let's see. Is Canelo more hated now because he has yet to lose like Mayweather? He did lose. He lost to Mayweather. No. Canelo, let me tell you something about Canelo. It's not about him not losing. Like, oh, okay, pause. I almost made a horrible comment right there. It has something to do with him not losing, but this is what I'm trying to say. Mayweather didn't get an L when he lost. That's why Mayweather's hated initially. Mayweather didn't get an L when he lost. So then after that, people start seeing everything Mayweather was doing as bullshit. Mayweather, I'm sorry for cussing with the kids. I'll keep my language better, at least for the children. Okay, I know a lot of families watch the show, but so I apologize for that. But Floyd Mayweather, they start saying, and plus his attitude. So everything that he did, people start questioning, putting an asterisk next to it when they were good victories. They were good victories, but he didn't get his L when he lost. That's Canelo. See, Canelo, in my opinion, he lost to Lara. In my opinion, okay? He didn't get that L. You see what I'm saying? Many people feel, my opinion too, he lost to Triple G. He didn't get an L, he got a draw. So it's not that Canelo is just great, that's why they hate. It's because, man, when I do something wrong, I'm talking about fans and regular people. When I do something wrong, I get slapped on my hand for it. I take a loss. Canelo did something wrong. He didn't fight well against Lara. He didn't beat Triple G. He didn't get a hit on the wrist. So he becomes less, it's hard to identify with Canelo. Because in your life, if you speed, you get pulled over. You take a loss. Canelo Alvarez, that fight against Triple G, they gave him a draw. So it's like, dude, no, that's no fair. I can't identify with that dude now. So now everybody wants him to get a loss. Dude, lose one. It's all because, not because he's great, it's because, and now the computer raw thing. The WBC raised the level of computer raw allowed. So people are like, they're giving him too much. Franchise title. It's like, I don't get handed anything. So that's how the fans feel. The fans feel, you feel me, boom, boom? That's how the fans feel. The fans feel you're giving him things. Can someone give me something? Speak your mind, sports talk. I got to read what he says. He's usually on target. It's simple as this. When you're the best, you will be hated. Loma, Joshua, Canelo, and Crawford are all hated. It's a price of being the best. Well, when you're the best, you're hated. Yeah. But at the same time, it has a little bit to do with how you respond. It's a give and go, okay? Here, let me go a little bit further on this. LeBron James, when he came into the NBA as a little boy, he came in, 18 years old, he was a kid, okay? When he came in not with the snarl, not being a jerk. He came in being a good guy. It didn't get him anywhere. It didn't make him more likable. When he said, hey, I'm taking my talents to South Beach, people hated him. So he's still human. So while he said, man, I tried to be the good guy, you hate me anyway, then I'm going to be the bad guy then. And then he matured past that and he just became a good guy again, okay? So that's what happens. Floyd Mayweather, when he was Pretty Boy Floyd, he was a good guy. He was a good guy. Check out his interviews. He was a good guy. But nobody was paying the good guy. Nobody was giving fights to the good guy. So forget it. I'm going to be a jerk. And he got paid. He got the fights. Nobody is paying a good guy. People want to see the villain. Rumor has it Kirkland couldn't get Canelo fight unless he dropped Ann Wolf as a trainer. That's rumors. I don't know what to say. Hold on real quick. Still I'm trying to get all this stuff together here. The sensitive subject live stream. Boy, I tell you. Wilder is irrelevant. That's ridiculous. How is he irrelevant? He had 10 title defenses and he just lost once. That's not irrelevant. That's the problem. That's the problem with boxing. ShowBizz, you lift weights? Certainly. Well, not right now. I'm in quarantine. But I get what you're saying. Which one is heavier? Lifting 40 pounds for 5 reps or holding up 40 pounds for 5 minutes? Holding up 40 pounds for 5 minutes. Spence versus Garcia mandatory. Yeah, I'm doing a video on that tomorrow. But we all knew that here, DJ For Real, on this channel. We all knew what we knew months ago. We knew before Red Catch, right? We knew that Garcia had the WBC silver title or something. We knew he was going to be mandatory. Super chats. What other super chats I missed? Rumor, Kirkland. No, I read them all, BK. We up off it. Right, every champ lost. Absolutely. Absolutely. But why? But my thing is, this is the funny thing is, the ShowBizz adult community is so cool that this is supposed to be the sensitive subject. No, it's all good, BK. This is supposed to be the sensitive subject live stream, and people fine. What I'm realizing is, it's only a handful of people that's like, I can't take it. Most people are like, yeah, he took an L. Let's move on. Floyd Mayweather, he has some cherry picks. He has some great fights. Let's move on. Let's see. What else we got? Hey Biz, do you think Wilder's opponents will number after seeing what Fury did to him? Will number. Oh, well, yeah, I think I know what you're trying to say. I was fine. I'm a Fury fan. I think I know what you're trying to say. Like I said before, it's the same thing that happened to Mike Tyson. When Mike Tyson was knocked out against Buster Douglas, people came for Mike Tyson's head. Razor Ruddock, the reason why that fight was so fire is because Razor Ruddock is a hard puncher, and he saw what Buster Douglas did. So Razor Ruddock said, I'm about to walk Mike Tyson down and go toe-to-toe with him. Okay, he was already a bad boy. Okay, Razor Ruddock was already an evil, hard-punching son of a gun. But he saw what Buster Douglas did to Mike, and that's when he let it go. So that's what they're going to do with Wilder. Tyson Fury stood up to Wilder. He just went at him. He didn't care about his right hand. He beat him like he approached him like any other fighter. I'm going to do that. They're going to get knocked out. But that's what they're going to do. If Wilder is any good, okay, which I think he is. I think he's decent. I think he's a horrible technical fighter, but I think he's a threat. I think they're going to, Andy Ruiz or whoever going to try to walk Wilder down, and Wilder, he ain't no Fury. He ain't 6'9". He ain't slick. He ain't a crazy. Fury is a great boxer. He's very good technically, okay? Andy Ruiz is technically sound too, but I'm just saying Wilder with good legs, having that distance, he gonna mess around and knock somebody like Andy Ruiz out. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, people are going to look at Wilder and say, hey, I can run through him, just like Tyson Fury did. I really enjoy your boxing philosophical reasoning, ShowBizz. Thank you so much, Irish technical thinker. ShowBizz, so many guys had longer undefeated streaks than Mayweather. It diminishes that accomplishment to me. Diminishes. Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean. Yeah, I mean, when I see 50-0, especially when the 50th is Conor McGregor, that's not really... I mean, a lot of fighters can get to... Deontay Wilder could have went 50-0. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Deontay Wilder didn't have to fight Tyson Fury. Let's keep it real. Deontay Wilder could have got to 50-0 and retired. He could have. How he was going, he could have getting to 50. You can get to 50-0. My thing with Floyd isn't 50-0. He was one hell of a fighter. That's what gets me. That's what I like about him. He can fight. I mean, the guy was skillful. That's it. 50-0, I don't even, that's not a thing for, oh, he never lost. There's no green print. I'm like, I don't, what? If he took on enough guys back to back, if he pulled a Wilder after 2.5 month layoff, 2.5 month turnaround from Ortiz and fight the toughest fighter of his life, you take a loss. KD Williams, love your channel, always objective. Gotta respect that. But you think all middleweight scared of Andre? I think he beats Charlo and Canelo. Do you think Canelo would take Charlo or Andre? Okay, so here we go. Yeah, I think scared. See, you can kind of miss me with scared because I know too many fighters. Those fighters are cut from a different cloth. That's why I know Wilder is cut from a different cloth. When everybody's like, woo, 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 Wilder. Wilder's like, man, hey, I'm a fighter, man. That don't feel good at woo, woo, woo me. Get that out of here. I don't think Charlo is afraid of Andre as far as I'm scared of you. It's just, I don't think they think that Andre is good for their career path. Okay? You have a career path. I see myself, Charlo, I see myself getting to Canelo by this certain time for this amount of money. I got to get a bunch of victories. I got to look great. Andre is going to be a struggle. He ain't going to make me look good. That's what it is. Win, lose, or draw. He just doesn't fit my career path right now. It's not fear. It's just that's one of those risks that can stop me from getting to the big bank, okay? Canelo Alvarez and them, they offered Charlo some money. Charlo turned it down. Because Charlo, there's a lot of people, Colin Smith was feeling this way. Colin Smith just did it. If I'm going to fight Canelo, it has to be life insurance. Like, it has to be the type of payout that I'm good for the rest of my life. Because if he beats me, knocks me out, make me look bad, my career can make a big dive and I have to work my way all the way up like J-Rock. I don't want to be another J-Rock. So that's the thing. If I'm going to fight Canelo, it's going to have to be for the big bucks. Charlo, he turned down whatever offer that was. You know what? I'll market myself, keep marketing myself until I get to the point where they clamoring for Canelo versus Charlo. The problem is people are clamoring for Charlo versus Andre. That's the problem. See, people are looking at, guys that you probably should be fighting in between time. And like, hey, man, if you're not fighting those guys, I don't even want to see you against Canelo. That's where the problem is. They got to start taking risks. Do I think Andre would beat Charlo? It's a good fight. And I think Andre would be a problem for Canelo as well. If I were to put my money on Charlo versus Andre, and I personally feel on Charlo more. Like, when Charlo is talking to interviewers and how he is, his intensity, his emotions, though people call it sensitive, I see his emotions, him and his brother, the way he relate to his twin brother, the way they are for each other, that family bond, I get that. So I relate to Charlo a bit on a few, not everything, but on a few things. But with that said, if I were to put my money on it, not emotional, put my money on it, I put on Andre to beat Charlo, if I were to put my money on it. Andre reminds you of Hearns? Not to me. I see my vid. I had a street fight. Oh, you had a street fight on you. I'll watch that. I watch fights, bro. Send a link to your vid, dog. I'm gonna check that out. Hey, actually, DM me in my Instagram, ShowBizz_the_dope. You had a street fight? Send that to me, bro. I'll watch that all day. ShowBizz, Wilder would knock Ruiz out the ring. Yeah, I agree. I think he'll beat Ruiz. I think he would. I think he would. Ruiz has a chance, though. He has a chance if he looks kind of rocked. If Wilder rocks him, that'll be the worst time for Wilder. If Wilder rocks Ruiz, that's when Wilder's at his worst. Because that's when Wilder start trying to swing wild to get you out. And Ruiz can pull an AJ. He can pull an AJ. So the worst thing that can happen to Wilder is hurting Ruiz on the low. Yeah, he could catch Wilder. Holyfield think Ruiz is the best heavyweight right now. That's a good look. I don't. I won't. Wow, Holyfield knows more than I do. I'm not hating on that. Can we say Oscar was robbed of his title when he fought Mayweather? No, I saw Mayweather. I didn't think it was a robbery. It was way too close of a fight to say robbery. I think people need to understand what robbery is. I didn't mind Floyd getting the nod. I wouldn't have minded if Oscar got the nod. Honestly, I think both Charlos win. Oops. What's next for Caleb Plant? I don't know. You know, this whole COVID and everything. I don't know. It'll probably be another guy. I know he wants David Benavidez, so we'll see. ShowBizz, have you ever watched the Prospects Madrimov? No, I haven't. Who could have beaten Ward? What do you mean, of all time, or? I have, Speak Your Mind Sports Talk said, I have reservations about Andre. I'm not so convinced because I see footwork and balance issues with him. Charlo has his deficiencies as well. Solid. BK said Joe would have beaten more. You talking about Joe Kawasaki, bro? Does COVID benefit Fury or Wilder more? Wilder can't get out his own way. Wilder can't get in his time. Wilder can't get in his own way. BK is funny. I mean, can't get out his own way. It benefits Wilder. Wilder, I tell you guys this. Okay, how many of you hate Wilder? How many of you hate Wilder? Let's just, how many of you hate Wilder? My man said, me. Nope, Ray, me. Bomb Squad, nope, I do. I'm curious, why do you hate him? If Broner punched more, can he be elite again? He lost a lot. It's not just punching more. He has to, he didn't grow. He plateaued. There's a lot of, attitude. He's a fake. He's a fraud. Somewhat not hate. You hate the skills. That, I can respect that. Him as a person, I don't really get into them as people like that. I really don't. But skills, okay, I can understand that. Here's the thing about Wilder that I understand about Wilder. This is why I said Wilder can't get out his own way. Wilder, I promise you, Wilder would fight a wild buffalo next week. Wilder would fight anybody. The problem is with Wilder is he got emotional about AJ and Hearn. Deontay Wilder has a personal beef with AJ and Hearn. Think about it. That first fight, that first time they were negotiating, Wilder was willing to do a lot to make that fight happen. Wilder isn't afraid of AJ. He's not, okay? Wilder isn't afraid of anybody. The problem is Wilder is so convinced. He believes if he speaks it, he's achieved it. His father's a preacher. He has so much faith in himself that he doesn't focus on his technique, okay? Wilder doesn't focus on his technique. That's the problem. So Wilder will fight Tyson Fury. Hey, I'm going to fight Luis Ortiz. He's ranked number 6. I'm going to fight him. And then in 2.5 months, I'll take Tyson Fury. Why not? That's Wilder. He had that hard fight with Tyson Fury the first time, that draw. Wilder said, let's fight in April. Let's have the rematch. That was the hardest fight he ever had. Let's fight in April. It was Tyson Fury that said, nah, let me wait a minute. Tyson Fury was strategic. Deontay Wilder was like, all right, I'll fight. Okay, let me get Luis Ortiz. Hey, fight me now. Deontay Wilder said, I'll fight you. Deontay Wilder would have fought Tyson Fury last week. The thing is, Deontay Wilder doesn't focus on his technique enough. He would have gotten his ass whooped again. Deontay Wilder would run out there and get his ass whooped again. I'm sorry for cussing. Deontay Wilder will run out again and get his butt whooped. He'll run right out and get his butt whooped. That COVID-19 helped Wilder. Wilder can't get out his own way, bro. I'm telling you. Hey, Biz, keep safe. I will. Definitely. Why are legends like Archie Moore, Ezra Charles, and Jersey Joe Walcott get so little credit by fans right now? Because fans can't look at it. Fans can't look at anything black and white and see quality in it. Fans, everything is right now. The era they're in is always the best. So that's just human nature. Everything always evolves. That's not the case. My man said facts. Biz, how do you think that boxing should be ran? Do you think there should be only one governing body like the UFC? But then, contrary to that, we'll lose the thrill of possible unification. Oh, okay. So I made a video once where the PBC is kind of they're trying to have their own belt, and it looks like they're trying to have their own boxing league. Okay, I was pro that because I want one governing body. I want the best always fighting the best. In order to be the best, if you're number 2, you got to beat 3. If you're number 1, you got to beat 2. If you're the champion, you got to beat 1. I want one governing body. But when I was rooting that idea on, people thought I was a PBC fanboy. I don't care if the zone becomes the governing body. I don't care. I just want one so we can have a UFC type of bracket. It doesn't matter. I'm not a fan of promotion companies and what platform and who gets to, wait, hold on. I'm a bit of a fan of the zone platform because for $8 a month, I get to see some great fights, okay? But that helps my pockets, so I should be a fan of that. But outside of that, it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to me. As long as I am eating popcorn and watching the best guy fight the next best guy, I don't care. I don't win if the PBC makes more money, if the zone makes more money, if Top Rank makes more money. I don't win anything. Only thing I win is if I see an entertaining fight. That's it. So my whole thing was, I want one governing body. It doesn't matter who it is. But to answer your question, I'm pro one governing body. That's what Teddy Atlas said. And Teddy Atlas, man, you can learn a lot from him. UFC pisses on boxing. The way it's ran? Yes, certainly. Certainly. ShowBizz, the adult. What do you think about this Ryan and Haney situation heating up? Man, I like what I see out of Ryan, Tank, and Haney. Oh, Tank and Haney. Okay, well, first of all, I want to do this. Let me congratulate the ShowBizz, the adult community. This is supposed to have been a trigger session. This is supposed to have been a sensitive push button session where people talk about race and people talk about what pisses them off and people talk about the ShowBizz, the adult community gave that a little bit of talk and said, let's talk some boxing. So much love to the ShowBizz. I cannot believe this community, how great this community is. I mean, I think we're doing the best stuff on YouTube. I really do. You guys gave it a little bit of a go and then said, let's move on to boxing. All right. So with that said, I love the beef between Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney. And I love that Devin Haney is a guy that's sitting back like, I'll whoop all y'all. Y'all ain't really calling me out. Y'all calling me out. but y'all not really calling me out. I love that. Ryan Garcia, I'm very impressed by him because I don't see anybody. To be honest, I don't see any fighter. Now, of course, he's working social media, so what do I know? But as far as what I see was given to me, I don't see any fighter working as hard as him. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't. When I look on Twitter, when I look on Instagram, when I look everywhere, I don't see any young fighter working as hard as him. I really don't, man. I really don't. Except for White Chocolate. Every time I see White Chocolate, it looks like he's getting busy. But, you know, I see Devin Haney working at times. I see guys working. But, wow. Wow. Yeah, that kid is focused. Blood Cup. Jesus. I'm tired of all of the top boxers and all of the trash talking on social media, but they never fight each other. Yeah, facts. I want you guys to say, I want you guys to understand this. To be real, I want to see a lot of what you guys are saying, but so much is flying up. The real pit bull, what's going on with you? Salute, my friend, salute. A lot is flying, and super chats is the best way. It's really the best way for me to read your comment, but there's a lot flying through. I'll try to get to it. Nikita, yeah, absolutely. Hey, Biz, what about Daniel Dubois versus Wilder? Could be a good fight. What do you think? Well, look, man. How can I say this? Daniel Dubois is on the come up. But Daniel Dubois is on the come up the way AJ was. Kind of the way AJ was. Daniel Dubois is getting some hot fights early. He's getting some hot fights right now, okay? You know, the Nate Gorman, the Joe Joyce. He's getting some hot fights right now. He get past Joe Joyce. That's like the B level. Joe Joyce. He get past Joe Joyce, then you can kind of start considering Daniel Dubois as an A-level fighter. With that said, yeah, that's a good fight with him and Wilder. Anytime you have good technique, you can give Wilder issues. The thing is, Wilder's right hand is nasty. And that was a huge hurdle, but we need to see how big of a hurdle it is now, after Tyson Fury kind of gave the blueprint. You know what I mean? So we got to see what happens now. Can Wilder adjust and give him something else? All right. But as of right now, yeah, that looks like a good. I mean, that'd be as good of a matchup for Wilder as maybe tougher than Luis Ortiz for Wilder. It looks like Wilder got Luis Ortiz's number. So I can't say that Daniel Dubois would beat Wilder 10-time WBC title defense. A title defender, that's hard. For me to just say, you know, Daniel Dubois come in and beat a guy who was a champion for that long. But I think he gives them issues. He does. I think he does. And I like Daniel Dubois a lot. But yeah, BK, a monster is coming. Absolutely. Is there any proof that any excuses came from Wilder himself? Yeah, Wilder said that the suit was too heavy, bro. He said that on social media. The glove gate and stuff, man, Wilder ain't doing all that. That's everybody. Wilder knows better. Wilder knows that his team was back there signing off on it, saying that the gloves were fine. People say they took the padding out and all these things. Where are you getting that from? Okay? The commission doesn't allow stuff like that to happen. The people in the back, his team, I cannot say that Wilder team was cheating for Tyson Fury. And I can't say they're idiots either. They looked at the glove, they approved them, and he tied them up, he put them on. Okay? Wilder isn't talking about all that. Wilder isn't on that. Actually, Wilder is, I'm pretty sure he's thinking about October 3rd. I'm pretty sure. That's on his mind. And he's loving on his family. But no, that's people who aren't warriors. People who are not fighters and not warriors. They come up with excuses because that's what they need. A warrior doesn't need all that. Hey, Biz, if you had to pick one, would you rather have a fight with one horse-sized duck or doesn't duck-size horses? Bro, I don't know. ShowBizz, break it down. Virgil Ortiz versus Jerron Ennis. Okay, versus Boots. Look, man, I'm right. This is how I got. I said it like this before, okay? I said it like this before. I think Boots has a higher ceiling than Virgil Ortiz. But I think Virgil Ortiz is ahead of Boots right now. I see things in Boots. Boots is very athletic, good fundamental fighter. He got a lot of different sides to him. He's doing a lot of things. But Virgil Ortiz is tighter, and he has more that I can put my money on right now. Right now, I think Virgil Ortiz would beat Boots right now, okay? But who has a higher ceiling when it's all said and done? I think Boots does. I think he has more room to grow than Virgil Ortiz. But if they fought now, I got Virgil Ortiz. Project Jab. Show, not sure you touched base on this topic, but do you feel there should be a super heavyweight division? I mean, you're talking to somebody who want less divisions. So, no. No. Yeah, you're talking to somebody who wants less divisions, bro. There's a size that you can get to where it really can harm you more than anything. You know, Usyk can mess around and become undisputed. Usyk can mess around and become undisputed. The boy is so talented and skillful, he can mess around and come undisputed, come from cruiserweight. So no. If he would have came out with Kendrick Lamar talking that black excellence, he would have had the crowd behind him. Just because it was Kendrick, don't do any of, I don't know. My bad. I missed, love your videos, Biz. Thank you so much. Super heavyweight division may be coming. Has been requested by a top dog. Wow. Thanks for the news. So there you go. Okay. It's been requested by a top dog. Me, I want less divisions, but it may be coming. So they look at that news being dropped on our community. So you guys heard it first. Oops, you guys heard it first. Man, that was great news. To hear. I mean, to have that information was great. I mean, like it or not, that's not, the point isn't liking it or not. It's, you just learned something. You just got some information. You got information. That was dope. At least you know. What about an 18-game schedule? Oh, somebody talking about Canelo pound for pound. Yeah, he's pound for pound number one. And I don't disagree with that at all. I think it's a little late. I was waiting for Ring Magazine to do that last year, bro. I'm talking about like 2018 or whatever. I thought that should have been the case. And I thought Terrence Crawford should have slipped down a while ago. Honestly, now that he's fourth now, okay. But I thought he should have slipped down a while ago. The funny thing is, I'm not sure if everyone understood who gave that information. But that was good information. What's good, ShowBizz? What's going on with you? Terrence Crawford is a beast, yeah. But when you look at his resume, what have you done for me lately? He should have slept. Blood Cup. Hey, anyone knows how Manny Pacquiao doing? Just because Anthony Yard, his father passed away due to COVID. Rest in peace to Anthony Yard's father. And I his family, prayers to his family. And it looks like Manny Pacquiao tested negative for COVID, but is that, I mean, because he quarantined himself, right? And I think he tested negative for quarantine. He's been doing a lot of work out there. So shout out to Manny Pacquiao, man. He's been out there with the people. He got, a lot of people donating and stuff like that. I mean, that's absolutely wonderful. I just want to know about his health. This COVID-19 is serious. Yeah, it's definitely serious. Who's the best promoter in the business, in your opinion? Eddie Hearn. Here comes the hate, though. Maybe Eddie Hearn. The moves Eddie Hearn been making and how he's trying to. Let's talk about it. I think Eddie Hearn is. You can't argue against Top Rank. Bob Arum been doing it forever. He put together some of the better fights in history. So you can't really say. I can't say argue against Bob Arum at all, ever, at all. Yeah, that's sad. Why is it sad? No hate. Thank you so much. Eddie Hearn isn't scared to make fights. See, that's the thing. You know, Eddie Hearn and this DAZN thing, that this DAZN platform is a new business idea that's kind of taken. What Eddie Hearn is doing, he reminds me of the WBC. Okay, the WBC is very innovative. They kind of think forward. That's why WBC always kind of stayed ahead as a sanctioning body. It's because of their business mind, their business. So it's Eddie Hearn has this way of being innovative and trying to stay ahead. And this business model with DAZN is a game changer. Okay, I'm not sure. I think it's doing well. But the way he's trying to make fights by putting it out into the world, into social media, he understands social media and how that works. You know what I'm saying? So Eddie Hearn saying, hey, we proposed the fight to Charlo from Andre. He put it out there. Hey, here's the email. AJ and Deontay Wilder. How he wants AJ against Tyson Fury. He is like openly. He sounds like one of the fighters, man. So I think Eddie Hearn is really doing a good job as far as moving things forward. What he's doing, you know, agree with it or not, I was against it. But how he's opening that market in Saudi Arabia, is that a great thing? I don't know, but maybe for the sport, it's amazing. It's probably amazing for the sport. I mean, the whole global, what he's doing, opening up new markets and stuff like that. Eddie Hearn may just be the best right now. He may just be the best right now. But is he my favorite? I don't even know the guy. I have no favorites. But I'm just trying to answer the question as much as I can. Biz, WBC is messed up, bro. WBC, we be crooks. Man, D-Neek, why you say that? You do you work for the WBC? Like, what have you seen? What makes them crooks? Pacquiao got his second test result. It was negative. Thank you for the news. Thank you so much. That's good, man. A lot of good information. Hagler versus Mazone. I know I can't really call it. I can't call that fight. What was I waiting on? Oh, the WBC thing. The franchise belt. The franchise belt, I'm still on the fence with that. And I haven't been able to see if it's bad or good for boxing. I'm one of those guys that just sit back and try to see what happens. I don't, how can I say this? When I first saw the franchise title, you guys know I was in the forefront of saying, hey, wait a minute. There's no mandatories? But then I start getting more informed, speaking with people from the WBC, stuff like that, getting more informed. And I'm like, okay, this is the reason why. Now, since this is the reason why, and this is what they think is going to happen, let's see if it happens. Let me sit back. So nothing has happened to make me say, forget the franchise title. Lomachenko's still going to fight Teofimo Lopez. I'm still going to get the fight I want. The last time I saw Canelo, he fought Kovalev, and he's about to fight Billy Joe Saunders, then Triple G, which I'm not really into that fight, but I'm going to watch it. I'm pretty sure people are going to be hyped up for it, regardless of what they say. So Canelo versus Billy Joe Saunders, I've been wanting to see that fight for a while, versus Triple G, the third fight. Okay, there's nothing happening that's like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I missed the super chat. There's nothing happened that really changed in a negative way. No, I didn't miss the super chat. Have you seen Ishay Smith respond discovering the yeah, he was called he was called, a coon and all those bad, horrible terms because he thought Tyson Fury, he didn't believe in Glovegate. The real pit bull. With time, we'll see. The decision of the franchise title was made by several true older heads that have been in boxing for 30 to 60 years at top positions. It was a strong study, my bad. Time would be on WBC's side. But with that said, if time could be on our side, we'll see. As fans, we'll see. If Canelo, after taking on Kovalev and Billy Joe Saunders and Triple G, if he takes on an Andre or Beterbiev or Bivol or Charlo or David Benavidez or Caleb Plant, I have nothing to complain about. If Lomachenko, as a fan, after taking on Teofimo Lopez, fights, I don't know, Brian Garcia or fights Devin Haney or fights whatever, what different? Yep, I'm fine. Like, it wouldn't matter to me. I'll be fine. Like I said, I just want to see great fights and be entertained. But thanks for the information, Real Pitbull. That was crucial information as well. Like you said, it was made by people that's been in the game for 30 to 60 years. And that's why when someone asks me who's the best promoter and they say top rank, Bob Arum been in the game longer than I've been alive. So I can't sit there and say Bob Arum isn't the best. I wouldn't even argue against that. Right now, I feel like Eddie Hearn is. But, hey, Bob Arum knows boxing, dog. He knows the business to a level where I won't sit here, who I've never been a promoter before, and Bob Arum put on Ali fights, and I sit back and I talk negative about Bob Arum putting on fights. I can't do that. So, yeah, Bob is a legend. I wouldn't. BK, he's definitely in the know. He's definitely in the know, man. He's a good resource for the ShowBizz adult community. I promise you. Regulator. Yo, what's up, regulators? Mount up. Geez, this is a lot. What will it take for someone to be crowned the new greatest of all time? The new Muhammad Ali or Ray Robinson? There'll never be a new Muhammad Ali or Ray Robinson. Forget that, bro. Everybody, they just got to be the new, look, Floyd Mayweather was the closest. Canelo Alvarez got a chance to, but there'll never be an Ali. You got to think of the platform. You got to think of when Ali was fighting, who was there? Some of the best fighters ever. Everybody from Archie Moore to Floyd Patterson to Sonny Liston to Foreman to Joe Frazier to Ernie Shavers to Spinks and to Bonavina, I'm sorry, and Quarry and Larry Holmes and the best of the best was out there. Cleveland Williams, Ernie Terrell. These are the best fighters. Did I say Ken Norton? These are the best fighters, best heavyweights ever. That's who he was fighting. So when you look at the landscape, that's why when people say who will win, Ali or Mike Tyson, Ali fought everything that Tyson has. You want to talk about short, stocky with explosiveness? He fought Frazier. You want to talk about the pickable style? He fought Floyd Patterson with Custom Model being a trainer. You want to talk about power? He fought Foreman. He fought Ernie Shavers. He fought Sonny Liston. You want to talk about being a bully? He fought Foreman. He fought Sonny Liston. You want to talk about being the bad guy? He fought Sonny Liston. Ali has fought everything that Tyson is. Tyson has never fought anything that Ali is. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying when you try to compare those guys. ShowBizz adult. Also, Ali was a world star without social media. No comparison to fame, positioning. Yeah. Without social media. Facts. That was beautiful. This guy's the most written about fighter of all time. Is he the most written about athlete ever? Books, bro. Books. Not. Yeah, 5'11", but how tall was Mike Tyson? How tall was Mike Tyson? I'll wait. You tell me how tall Mike Tyson was. Frazier wasn't short. He was 5'11". How tall was Mike? You thought he was 5'8"? What do you think Mike was? What do you think Mike was? He was about 5'10", 5'11". Yeah, stop. Yeah, he was 5'10". What are you doing? Anywho, yeah, yeah, 5'10" to 5. What difference is that big of a difference? When one is 5'10", the other one 5'11", but they both, and Frazier's fighting like this, and Tyson's fighting like, they both crouching and coming up with a left hook. What difference does it make? So the point I was making still holds. Ali fought the shorter, crouching, explosive fighter in Frazier, and he fought Floyd Patterson, who had the pickable style, trained by custom model. Or everything I said still holds. It still holds. You're talking about an inch. You're trying to make a proof. You're trying to plug a hole in my argument by talking about an inch. You're having a hard time, bro. You're having a hard time. Anywho, ShowBizz, should Wilder's corner team change? Not emphasizing need for skills seems to be a corner issue. Yeah. I don't think Mark Breland and them, I don't think those guys aren't trying to get to him. I think they're having a hard time getting to him. Thanks, Tay Sharks. I think they're having a hard time getting to him, right? I think they're having a hard time getting to Wilder. So you may need a person who can get to him. That's why I thought George Foreman would be perfect. Somebody who can talk to Wilder in a way that said, Wilder, you can't just sit there and wait for the right hand, bruh. You can't. Tyson Fury just whooped your butt, okay? So you need to work on this. You need to do this. When I was a fighter, I did this and this. I'm an all-time legend, okay? So I think somebody got to get through to Wilder. You know, kind of like somebody needed to get to Adrian Broner. I think Wilder was feeling himself in a way that he didn't feel that he had to work on the little things. That's what I think, but that doesn't mean I'm right. Who knows? That's just what I think. Thanks for the super chat. Especially when they don't have their hand in the Don't have me prove you wrong again, man. That must have been a joke. ShowBizz adult. Since Ali retired, is it just best to be known as the best of your heavyweight era at this point? Yeah, Black. That's a good point. But we all do it. Who sent me? Which one of my show business partners? It could have been the real Pitbull. The real Pitbull is so on his game. Somebody sent me a newspaper article from back 19, like somebody sent me an old newspaper article from like the early 1900s, man. It was like 1910. And it was like, what if, Joe Billy Bob fought Sam Blacksmith? What if? It was like a fantasy fight back then. That's the foundation of boxing. Those matchups that we'll never see. So there will always be, is he the greatest of all time, Customato style perfected by Tyson in a prime. Yeah. Tyson was one of the greatest athletes the heavyweight division ever seen, as far as athletes. Rehydration clauses make a Canelo better than he really is. Man, Logan, that's just a difficult statement to make. That's a difficult statement for you to make, man. I mean, you look at his resume. He's just a very good fighter, man. I'm not. Sometimes you gotta give credit. Canelo's just a very good fighter. If you can't tell that, then I can't help you, bro. He's just a very good fighter. D-Meek, because how WBC handle you're answering that one question. Because how WBC handle mandatories like White over 600 days, where AJ, as soon as he had the belts back, they already threatened him to be stripped. Feel me? Yeah, but some of that was Dillian White's fault. Dillian White had a fight that he should have taken to become the WBC mandatory, but he turned it down. I think it was the Luis Ortiz fight. So when he was turning down fights to become the mandatory, I think the WBC was like, and then hands. I think he made some moves that made the WBC say, people only looking from the Dillian White side. I think it's both sides in that situation. Being elite makes him a great fighter. An elite person. Cassius Clay is the greatest heavyweight ever. Prime, light on his feet, unlike anything we ever seen at heavyweight division. I feel you. But I think Muhammad Ali is, and I know Cassius Clay is Muhammad Ali. I know this. But for you to say Cassius Clay, you must be drawing a line between Cassius Clay and Muhammad Ali. And I think Muhammad Ali would have whooped Cassius Clay. Don't forget, Cassius Clay became Muhammad Ali when he fought Sonny Liston the first time. He was Muhammad Ali for a long time. He wasn't champion until he was Muhammad Ali. Okay? So people act like he was Cassius Clay in his prime. He was Muhammad Ali in his prime when he was getting stronger and stronger. The best he ever was as Muhammad Ali against Ernie Terrell and Cleveland Williams. Look at those fights. He was untouchable. Right before the whole draft dodging thing happened, and he got removed from boxing for 3 years. The fights right before that, Foley and stuff, when he whooped Foley, he was the best. That was the best. And that's Muhammad Ali. Right now, Dillian White is in an amazing position right now. He may have a chance to fight for all the belts or the WBC belt. So what is he going to do? You feel what I'm saying? What is Dillian White going to do? He has the people on his side. The whole drug PED things blew over, so he's fine. And he has opportunities now. What is he going to do? What is Dillian White going to do? He would go after AJ, but AJ got too many reasons not to fight him. Number one, he knocked him out already. Number two, he has his mandatory with Pulev. Number three, he has his mandatory with Usyk. Number four, he has an opportunity to become undisputed by taking on Tyson Fury or the winner between Tyson Fury and Wilder. I'm sorry. So that's too much he can gain by fighting those guys, those boys, and not fighting Dillian White. So, nah, he might as well don't go after AJ. What is he going to do? Is he willing to take on an Andy Ruiz or something like that? That's the question. Billy Joe Saunders just put up a video. His teaching dudes how to KO. What? Haircut. No haircut. Never. I can't even go to the barbershop now. COVID. Project Jab. Thanks for the super chat. Who's your top 3 flash in the pans in boxing history? I got Jermaine Taylor, Lacey, and Berto. Wait, did you say favorite? Oh, who's my top 3? Not even favorite, just top 3. Oh, man. We got to give this some time. This came from a super chat. Jermaine Taylor was definitely one of them. Shannon Briggs was a lineal champion, bro. Michael Grant was a flash, but Shannon Briggs was a lineal champion. Okay? Wasn't he? Don't start me lying. Was Shannon Briggs a lineal champion? Victor Ortiz, another one. Yeah. 1M1 King. Yeah. Shannon Briggs will go down in history as a part of the lineage. Shannon the Cannon. I got him in there on the low, man. Mark Breland. man. Meldrick Taylor too, but Mark Breland. Look, can you count the G-Man, Gerald McCullen? I know Gerald McCullen. It was an accident that caused it, but does that count as a flash in the pan? Amir Khan? Yeah. Jermaine Taylor was a good fighter too. Jermaine Taylor was a good fighter too. Does anyone remember Alan Green? Remember Alan Green? How about David Reed? How about William Joppy? There were some guys, bro. Hurricane Carter, but Hurricane, he went to the joint. ShowBizz, you're the man. Thank you. I really enjoy watching your channel. You're very knowledgeable on boxing. Told all my buddies, keep it up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much. ShowBizz, if you was boxer, what would your nickname be? ShowBizz? It would either be ShowBizz or something really, really bad, like Twinkle Toes. The only reason why is because I would want people to hate losing to me. I've always said that, dude. I always said I would love to have people hate losing to me. I swear, dog. I swear. This is not a joke. I'm telling you. I would come out to Shoop by Salt and Pepper as my music, and it'll be ShowBizz, Twinkle Toes the adult, bro. And yo, I come out with my mouthpiece. I'm not gonna act like the tough guy, and I come right out there, knock you out. But hey, how did you feel losing to Twinkle Toes the adult, though? Tiptoe the adult. Have everybody take me lightly. I'm telling you, dude. You think I'm playing? I come out to Beyonce, honey, honey, I've been in all the way from here. You know what I'm saying? Come on to Beyonce. Smooth and happy, dog. Smooth and happy, dude. And come on to Selena, a beanie beanie bum bum. And ShowBizz, the Twinkle Toes adult. Knock you out in the fifth. just because you were distracted by my name and the music I came. Yeah, come out to Prince, Adore, the beautiful ones. Shoot. Star Wars theme. Yeah, come out to the Star Wars theme. I'll be terrible. Oh, you missed the Scary Movie live stream? Oh man, dude, I wish you didn't miss that. I'm gonna do my reaction to the Hereditary. For you guys to tell me to go see Hereditary, I can see now you can give a damn about my health. You guys can care less about my health, about me having sleepless nights and stuff like that. I can mess around and not get any rest and be more likely to catch COVID. Okay, y'all can care less about my health, about my mental health, about my heart. Dog, that movie right there had me spooked. I was scared stiff. My legs were crossed, my toes were crossed, my arms were crossed, my eyes were crossed. I was in there scared. Oh, the 5K treated me right. I'm sitting on my 5K. I got my payout coming tomorrow, and I'm sitting on my 5K, dog. I'm sitting on that. Thoughts on Ruben Hurricane Carter. Personally, I think one of the best killers in the ring. I mean, Didn't he kill somebody in the ring? Um, Hurricane to me reminds me a bit of Aaron Pryor, a poor man's Aaron Pryor. He can fight. He wasn't a great fighter. he can fight. If Hurricane Carter was fighting now, he'd be one of my favorite fighters because he's just full action. Hurricane was a problem. The thing is, you'll mess around and drop Hurricane too. Hurricane was just a warrior, bruh. I mean, he put on some very exciting fights. Very exciting fights. I watched a few Hurricane fights all because of the movie. We ain't gonna win. We ain't gonna win. Yeah, that was, and that's a true story. I'm not lying to you. Street brawler, yeah. ShowBizz be in the corner between rounds, talking about coffee, black, 2 sugars. Yeah, I have that in my water bottle. I'm like, hey, give me the water bottle. No, not that one. The one I mixed. They must hand it to me, black, 2 sugars. Come out like Aaron Pryor against Alexis Arguello, dog. Who's my favorite fighter today? Blood Cup. Julian Jackson versus Sugar Ray. I got Sugar Ray Robinson. Just a better boxer. Favorite fighter today. That's tough. That's tough, man. I would root against a fighter I like if he's doing something wrong. Like, I could go into a fight liking a fighter, and thanks for the super chat, peace of mind. I could go into a fight, a fan of a fight, like liking a fighter, and be like, hey, you ain't moving your head. Hey, man, why don't you dig deep and knock this dude out? I would mess around and yell at the other dude for not doing enough. I'm not a good fan of a fighter. That's why I say I'm a bigger fan of boxing. But my favorite fighter, I don't have one, bro. I really don't. Loma, but I like Manny Pacquiao more than I like Loma. I like that old legend, you know what I'm saying? He grew on me like Manny is just this old legend. You know, I like Errol Spence a lot, you know. Like I said, I don't really judge them as people, but when I watch the fight, you know, I like Sean Porter and I like Terrence Crawford. And I like Fury. I like Wilder, and I like AJ. I like all those boys. I like Usyk a lot. I like Devin Haney a lot. Teofimo Lopez, I like him a lot. There's a lot of guys I like, man. Brian Garcia, Canelo. I like Canelo a lot, man. I like Charlo. I like the Charlo brothers. But I don't favor any of them. I don't. All right. J-Man, will you rather get hit by Mike Tyson for 12 rounds or Deontay Wilder for 12 rounds? Mike Tyson. Deontay Wilder. I'd rather get hit by Deontay Wilder. For 12, Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder. I'd rather get hit by Deontay Wilder, man. Yo, ShowBizz, Michael Moore versus Roy Jones. At light heavyweight, I can't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. And Michael Moore was such a problem at light heavy. I don't know. He punched so hard and boxed so well at light heavyweight. I have no idea. I'd rather get hit by Wilder for 12 rounds. All because if I can get close to Wilder, I can dictate what he's hit me with. He'll be hitting me with a slap and stuff like that. If I can get in there for 12 rounds, that means that I'm not getting knocked out. I'd rather get hit by Wilder. Tyson, I'm not trying to get hit by explosive rib, combinations, forward to the body, bam, 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 up top, uppercut. I'm not trying to get hit like that. I'm not with accurate, hard shots, accurate, explosive, hard shots. I'm not, you throw a punch, you miss, bam, boom, boom, bam, bam, bam. I'm not trying to get hit like hard, explosive combinations that's accurate. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I would be in worse shape the next day after Tyson than after Wilder. I promise you that. I'm good. My nose will be broke and in my ear. My nose will be broke and in my ear. My eyes would be missing for sure. They already hang out my head. He'll hit me here, then here, and boop, boop. Dude, my nose would be in my ears. My sack would be empty. I wouldn't have any balls in there. My floating ribs would be powdered. I have powdered floating ribs. My lungs will be punctured. I'm not into that. I'm not my chest, the chest plate to be caved in. My heart would be. I'm not into that. I'm not into that. I have a fade. I came in with a fro. I leave with a fade. I come out with a fade. Like, how did I get a fade? I'm not on that. That dude, I would catch that fade heavy. I'm not on. I have an empty ball sack. It'll just be a saggy, and I wouldn't even know why. I go use the bathroom, and it'll just be a wet, saggy sack, bro. I'm not on that. I'm not on that. I'm not on any of that. Mike Tyson, I'm not on any of that. People forgot about Mike Tyson. I'm not on any of that, bro. I'm fine. Controversial. Triple G beat Canelo. Kovalev beat Ward. Fury beat Wilder. We need to stop. That should have been a super chat. Eminem, that. He just snapped. We need to stop accepting bad judging so it doesn't become a part of the history. Yep, that was fire. Look, Triple G beat Kovalev. Triple G beat Canelo. Kovalev beat Ward. Fury beat Wilder. Let that be the final comment. I'm about to end this live stream. Let that be the final comment. Because that, ShowBizz, don't. Thank you all for coming out. This is supposed to have been some triggered live stream, but the community is so strong. The community is so, they love boxing. You guys love boxing so much that really this live stream ended up being a learning lesson. We found out about the super heavyweight division coming. We found out about Dillian White and where he stood, thanks to the real pit bull, him coming in and dropping some knowledge. Not really going to reveal, who's been in our live stream and stuff like that. FYI, there was learning material from how judging works, references, promoters, and many more topics in the WBC University. I think you guys pretty much know what's going on there. Thanks, the real pit bull, for supporting and dropping some knowledge here. Everybody who came into live stream, thanks for your just how you guys came with integrity and a love for the sport. This is why this community does so well. So thank you so much. I'm out. Huh.